Good morning, guys, and welcome to Mornings with Sue. It's Monday, it's around 9 a.m., and today I will be talking about if you should be charging a fee for meet and greets. So, meet and greets, for anybody who doesn't know that, is when you are advertising and clients want to meet you in order to discuss their dog care, cat care specific needs. And to get to know you and you get to know the pets and the clients. That's called a meet and greet. So there are always discussions going on. It keeps going on because people are not 100% sure if they should charge the client for a meet and greet, even though they're not an active client yet. So I'm going to give you reasons why you should charge and why you should not charge, and then you can just make up your own mind. You should charge if there are a lot of clients that are literally just shopping around and they're meeting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sitters. And it happened to you many times to where you are going on a meet and greet and you're just being interviewed. You think the client is excellent, but then you never hear back from them because they literally just shop around sitters and you're wasting your time doing so. So in that instance, you could charge a small fee just to discourage clients from shopping around. But in this case, you should definitely have your marketing up to par. You should have your reviews up to par. So you're really standing out as an excellent sitter and you are better than the rest. Like you are looking on Google, you're on Yelp, you're looking like the best sitter that could be possibly available, or at least the same as all the other ones. Because I can really see that if you're in a city like New York City or Chicago or LA, there's so many sitters and there are many sitters that really know how to market themselves. And there is sometimes a lot to choose from. There are a lot of pet sitting, dog walking companies to choose from. So sometimes you might just have to eat it up and just go on a meet and greet for free, just to even have the chance to talk to the client in person. What you can also do if the market is really saturated or clients are just shopping around all the time, really have your pre meet and greet game up to par. So to have clients fill out client questionnaire forms, so you really know who you're dealing with, to let clients know on your website that you're 5-star rated, what you provide, if you want to, what your prices are, so they're not meeting you just to ask for your prices. You could have a phone interview with them so they can ask you already questions on the phone, or you can have specific things within your emails. So you can have an email template providing all the pertinent information that clients are always asking of you in a meet and greet or just wondering. So this way, because a lot of people don't want to go on a meet and greet with 10 different sitters just to find that perfect one. They would just love to find that one. They meet it, they meet them, they hire them, they're happy. So if you do your homework, a meet and greet should really be not even so much an interview for the client. They would want to hire you already. It's more an interview for you to get to know the client and if you even want to work with that client and with that dog or cat. So, but there's definitely a pro to there's definitely a reason at times to charge for a meet and greet. If you feel like you have to charge for meet and greet because you're constantly going in meet and greets and not getting the job, even though you're great and you have enough clients, it is customary to either charge like half of the visit price or the full visit price. So if your visit price, like for a normal dog walk, is $20, like let's say for 30 minutes, you can either charge $10 or $20. It's really up to you, of course. You can charge also 5 or 15, whatever you would really like. What a lot of dog walkers and sitters also do, if they do charge for meet and greet, they use it as a deposit. So if the client if the potential client after the meet and greet becomes a client, that, like, let's say they pay $10 for that meet and greet, that will be credited to their first invoice of some actual visits. So they're basically not paying anything. It's just kind of like, okay, you are basically getting that money credited towards your next visits. If you're not becoming a client, then we need these, then you will not get it back. Then, they're already being charged, so you will just keep the money. So you can do like that. If you do not want to charge for meet and greet, there are great reasons to do that as well, because a lot of times, just like I said, should really be more of if you did your homework and you really qualified yourself as an amazing pet sitter and dog walker, the client already wants to hire you. They're literally just confirming by meeting you or your sitters or walkers that they're really comfortable with what they have to say and how they treat the pets. And you are really more interviewing the client because there's no information about the client on the internet, right? So you are going on that meet and greet so you are comfortable taking on that client. And in that instance, most of the sitters and walkers do not charge a meet and greet fee. And I must say, out of personal experience, usually there are not many people really shopping around. They literally just find you on the internet, they get a referral, a recommendation, they see you on Google reviews that you're amazingly highly reviewed, and they just want to hire you and really just want to go over things with you and how to take care of the cat or take care of the dog or whoever's, whatever pet it is. So that's usually what happens. People usually don't want to spend hours and hours of interviewing pet sitters. So in that instance, if you're not in that area where people chronically do that, it's probably best not to charge for meet and greet. You just have to really see what feels good for you, what's good for your business. If you're going on a lot of meet and greets and you're not getting jobs and you want to implement a meet and greet fee because of that, then still first look at how you're presenting yourself on the internet, how you're presenting yourself, how many Google reviews you have, how many Yelp reviews you have. I mean, I constantly talk about reviews, how important it is to have many, many reviews, good reviews mainly, of course, and just look at what you could do better in order to qualify yourself to already be the best choice in your area. So that's really for the meet and greet. So most of the sitters and walkers are not charging for meet and greet, but that does not mean that you don't have to do it. You just have to really see what's right for you. If you need any help on that, DM me, Facebook me, whatever you would like, and I can walk you through as well if you're not 100% sure. Or just drop the comments in the YouTube video. And then there's a question also, once you already have a client and they moved, should you charge a fee for going over things that are new in their new home, where things are located? You could do that. You could charge a normal visitation fee. Usually clients are completely fine with that. That's really up to you. Especially once you have walkers and pet sitters and they're actually going over the client's home, then it usually is best to even at least charge the cost of your employee going over there and spending time there. That's definitely recommended. You want to make sure, of course, that the walker is paid. They're not just going over there for free. And so in that instance, it's probably more customary really to charge at least the cost of what it even costs to even go over there. And that would be still a courtesy to that client to not charge the full fee, but you can always charge the full fee too. Usually when you have already established clients, they're completely happy to pay that fee because they know they're taking your time and they moved, right? It's not like you moved and you have to show them something. But of course there you can also do that as a courtesy if you're one-man business and you just want to even catch up with the client again, to not charge, or something happened in the past and you just really want to be nice and say like, hey, I usually charge for that, but I'm waiving this fee. It will be great seeing you. So always use also, it really depends in what kind of situation you're in, what kind of history you've had with that client. So really just adjust. If you have, that's what I'm always saying too, you have certain policies, use common sense, enforce your policies as much as possible, of course, but use common sense within that given situation, with that history of the client, with whatever is going on. Just adjust. It's your business and you can really do whatever you would like, but just be fair to your client, to your employees, and to yourself. Got that? Okay. All right, guys, I hope that helped. As I said, let me know if you have any questions on what to charge, if to charge during a meet and greet. And if you're not sure, if you're just starting out, I would say, and you're not 100% sure, don't charge at first and just see how clients in your area in general are behaving. If you're usually getting the job, and then go from there. Usually it's best if, like, most of the clients are turned off if they have to pay for something like a consultation, because a lot of companies are doing consultations for free, and it might not be the best way to start off your business in your area. So if you're new and you have not experienced any sort of problems, I would highly suggest not charging a meet and greet fee. I would really suggest only to charge it once you run into problems and you have a lot of price shoppers and so on. But then, even, as I said, check if everything in your marketing materials is done right, so you're qualifying yourself as the best in the business. Okay? All right, guys, I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next Monday. Take care. Bye.